Howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another New Form event with me, your host, Brandon Groce, and the other co-founder of New Form by the name of Cole Jan. How you doing, Cole?
Good. How are you?
I am beyond excited for our session today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know what today is, it is our August challenge month winner reveal. So if you guys are not privy to what goes on in New Form, ladies and gentlemen, we are an amazing community for creatives all around the world. We have about 12,000 amazing individuals in our community Discord. If you're interested in joining and making new friends like yourselves, building cool things, anything like that, or just like making friends, I highly suggest you put join in the live chat so you can join us and many others. With that being said, if you guys are new here, I would love to know who you are, where you're watching from. Let us know in the live chat. And if you guys want to watch what we're going to be doing today on YouTube, please feel free to put in the live chat YouTube, and you guys will get sent the automatic DMs to where we are live streaming this on YouTube. All right. So those are house cleaning items. Now what we're going to get into, me and Cole are going to get into, is to let you guys know what is happening today. Ladies and gentlemen, we took 3 days to look at all of the submissions for this challenge. There was about 101 submissions. Took a lot of time to go through, and each time we went through each submission, there was a new thing. So it really needed 3 days, didn't it, Cole?
It did. It sure did.
Yeah.
There were a ton of great submissions in there, actually.
It was absolutely great. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to go over some of our honorable mentions out of the 101 design challenge submissions. We're going to get into our top 3, and then we're going to get into our top Wix Studio design submission. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the winners for today, actually, where's my sheet of paper? Because Cole, do you know, while I say what the first place winner for the Wix Studio is, Cole, just keep in mind and or scurry to the prize winners for the first, second, and third place. I know what first gets, but the second and third escapes me a little bit. I always mix up the numbers, and you guys laugh at me. You guys are always just like, Brandon,
No,
so
I got
forgetful. All right,
I got you.
We can bypass that.
Besides the top Wix winner, the first place for the all of the sites is $250. Second place is $150, and third place is $50.
Awesome, thank you. And drum roll for the top Wix Studio site today, we have $1,500. So we're gonna go through all of that, but we want to share as much as we can from those who got honorable mention, people that even though they didn't win, they kicked some tail. So with that being said, Cole, do you have anything before we get started? And anybody in the chat have anything to say?
No, let's get into it. I'm excited.
All right, cool. And very quickly, because I have got 3 screens up, I want to say hi to our peeps in the chat. We have JT, we have Vetri, we have Tudor. What's going on? We have Shayan, Nina, Hardet, or Harshad, Sarah. Howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. And just want to say hi to some of the fam. We're live streaming in 3 areas, guys. So my eyes are gonna be like, I gotta figure out one screen, gotta consolidate it. But let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move to screen. And let's play ball. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you think that what we are watching is too small for you on Instagram, please put in the chat YouTube. Okay.
Yes.
With that being said, let's dive into one of the first honorable mentions. We are leaving the third, second, and first place winners in top design to the last, so please do not go. All right. So first things first, we have this amazing design by, let me go ahead and grab, this is by Barbara. We also are trying to figure out, because we haven't had a new way of submitting challenges, we sadly don't have Instagram handles anymore. So we're going to implement that into September. But with that being said, for this first one, I couldn't pronounce this, but this was awesome. And just another heads up, our theme for this month was space. So there was a lot of space exploration homepages, a lot of, what else did we have, Cole? It was a lot of space.
There was a lot of space. Yes, that is primarily what we were focusing on. That's very true.
Yeah, so there's a lot of space, and some people took it as in like they're making space stations, they're making brands for people traveling space, hotels, and you'll see. So this one in particular, this is, I can't pronounce that, is a red rock planet with rugged desert and really just a lot going for it. So let's see what we got here. Offering endless opportunities for discovery and otherworldly settings. So a lot of people did opt to kind of create experiences with planets. And let me see, there we go. Guys, forgive me, there was 101 and there was a whole bunch of different interactions, and sometimes I forget. What we really liked about this one is this part. So they had a nice little intro, but I really loved, and you guys are kicking tail when it comes to generating assets, and a lot of people who are winning first, second, and third place in top places are really utilizing AI assets and just great concepts. I think that really is what does it for me. What about you, Cole? What do you think makes like a really good, out of all of the submissions that we've been seeing the past few months, what are some of the things that you feel have really stood out to you? What makes a good project, a good submitted project?
Well, so on most websites, assets make up a giant portion of it. And so, sorry, I'm just seeing Elon Musk pop up on my screen right now.
It's a little distracting.
I'm trying hard to stay focused. But yeah, images, of course, make a massive difference. Even if you have kind of like an okay layout and stuff, images can really help save you. But, you know, I think we see the trifecta here. We have good images, good layout, and really nice fonts too. And that's what really propelled this up into our honorable mentions. And I think you'll see as we continue a lot of that trifecta throughout most of these designs.
Yeah. So we're just going to go through. We're not going to try to spend too much time on the honorable mentions, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to show you guys both of us want to show you guys some of the really cool work that your fellow creatives put together. And then we'll get to the super crazy. I don't even know how you guys found this much time in a month to produce what you guys produced, but it was amazing. All right. So, and a lot of people made like really cool scroll websites. Like one of the things that we thought was really interesting here is the utilization of, and this was made on Wix Studio, by the way. Space turns immediately into the spaceship. We're off into space. We got the solar system. Yep. Thank you, Cole. Shout out to Maximilian for this amazing piece. Guys, if you don't know him, he runs an agency called Pixel Space. Again, just because of the way that we opted or got in our submissions, we sadly don't have their Instagram account with us. And maybe, you know, it helps us be a little bit smoother. But I do have Max's Instagram account, so we'll definitely be giving him a little bit of shout out. But I love the fact that as you scroll, you're basically flying through the solar system and getting kind of like an education.
Yeah. Scrolly telling. It's actually a very popular effect for this month's challenge, right? I think we have several sites that have a fair amount of scrolly telling and scroll effects that are actually really easy to put together on Wix Studio.
I agree. And a question in the chat, we have Aditya is asking, how can a person who is a beginner get this kind of assets for the project? I think this is a great question. So a lot of people think that you have to, you know, create your own assets. A lot of people in these submissions, man, this is really awesome. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked, guys. This is why it's hard to get through all the honorable mentions. But to answer the question, if you guys are looking to or having troubles with assets, please just use AI. As long as you're not using somebody else's IP, as long as you're just using things from your own imagination, using ChatGPT or Midjourney or whatever, any other AI platform to just get what you wanted to create out into the world, by all means use that. I think every other person who has created things like these, they're not making these assets by themselves. They're literally using AI to bring their project to life. This next project is by Florence, and by the way, just Cole, like you said, the reason this is kind of in our honorable mention is because of the would you call it scrolly telling?
That's what I call it. Yes, scrolly telling.
Scrolly telling. So if we take a look at this, it says, "Welcome on aboard, traveler. We're thrilled to embark on this cosmic journey with you." And the entire website is taking you on to like your steps into the spaceship. It's our first looks at it as we're walking in as this new traveler. We get our gear for the mission. This thing was actually really cool. You get to like rotate this a little bit. That unlocks the door, so there's a little bit of interactivity in this.
Yeah.
And then this part, I swear everybody that used an astronaut, excuse me. I didn't say any bad word. Whoa. Just no bad words.
You're gonna get the stream taken down.
He needs some milk.
I know, it's tragic. But everybody that used like this astronaut is absolutely, I just found it so funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and then ending the experience with, "Do I want another adventure or not? If yes," it just takes us on to the next one. So this is really powerful. Just doing a time check. I want to spend maybe another 5 minutes on the honorable mention, and then we'll hop into the main meat here. Up next, we had Alberto. Let me expand the last names here. And I apologize if I mispronounce this. Piovesan. But Alberto, let's take a peek at this. So this was a Wix site, and this is ladies and gentlemen, we thought this was awesome. This is an Italian product designer, and what they did essentially for this is designed a spacesuit, literally from scratch. If you guys check out his Instagram, which is on this page, by the way, all of this is his own idea. So this is like him explaining what the mission is, the design brief, where he got the idea from, who it's for, Alberto himself. And let's actually take a look at his Instagram really quick, because I just had to look. So he is a product designer who is very decorated, and this is how we know he's produced stuff like this via sketches and just spacesuits. Here's his little his other so he must have been doing this for a while. This is about like a couple weeks ago. He just had created a website to go along with it, which is awesome. So he takes us from concept to how he kind of brings it together, and I really wish he had a little bit more of this, because this is like the final piece. But this was amazing.
It was, and it's really cool to see that there are professionals that are coming into these challenges and creating crazy things that people, businesses pay tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for. So very neat to see.
Amazing. All right, so let's see. Next one, we have Dafa. This one had me laughing a good bit last night.
Astronaut on this was funny.
Or several times. So this is Encounter the Extraordinary, and throughout the entire site, I still can't pronounce this. Quequasar is a space exploration platform that not only allows users to explore distant planets and galaxies, but also offers them thrilling experiences like encountering and hunting space creatures. But I just love how they integrated
the is crazy.
the freaking. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna have to full screen this for everybody on YouTube. But we have alien hunting. We have who the aliens are. This was just such a fun Novaterra. I guess this is another place, but I don't know how they got that astronaut there the entire time. Like if they just found that on the web, or they spent time to do this. This was just hilarious. So
it cracks me up.
Yeah, Dafa, you did your thing.
You did.
All right, up next, let me get into some of the because there's about like 15 honorable mentions. I'm going to speed past this a little bit. We love to see. I'm going to start up here. So this was very tough. So we got this as a submission. This is called Soma Space. However, this we realized, yeah, this was actually really intense. Again, we got the scrolly telling. So
Yes,
what we realized,
this is peak scrolly telling.
yeah. And Cole, I'm not sure if you want to kind of explain what we found out about. Oh, why is it not?
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
missing
seeing
some
any,
stuff.
I'm not seeing any.
Happening? Let
Normally
me try to
there's
refresh
these-
this.
Normally, there's these insane 3D graphics that, as you scroll, they
There it
load
is.
up. Okay, yeah, there we go.
All right. So let's redo the scrolly telling.
Yeah. So you scroll through, Brandon, and I'll give him a little bit of an overview. So this was a fantastic site, and we actually had this ranked very highly. But we figured out, mostly from the fact that it has its own unique URL, that this is actually a real agency that you can go and work with and hire if you wanted to. But they've been working on this presumably for a lot longer than the month that we give everyone. So we didn't think it would be very fair to include them in one of the winners, but we did want to go through it because it's an insane website and give them a little bit of credit, even though they aren't one of the winners for our challenge.
Yeah, they made something fire. Fairness is what we were really looking out for.
Absolutely.
Trying to just take a look at the chat. Okay. And by the way, if you guys have any, we would love to hear what you guys think about the websites we're looking at in the chat as well. Any questions, concerns, or any thoughts about the challenge too, feel free to add that into the chat. Let me see here. So this is by JatJat. Hopefully I am saying the name correctly. Uh-oh, let me double check. Have it right. All right. If I make a mistake, I apologize. But I believe, Cole, I believe we agree that this was an honorable mention. So what this is. All right, cool. This had to make sure, guys. This is an assassin website. So this is kind of like the concept of, if you're in space, Nebula Blades, if you needed a space assassin. Talks about their history, their code, one of their quotes, and what their mission is. And they just have, this was made in Figma, and they have some really cool animations with this. Yeah. So this is also one of our honorable mentions here. And this was by, again, JatJat.
Yeah, I love the premise of this too. Like, I mean, as you said, Brandon, there is a lot of websites that kind of have planets and really cool animations and whatnot, but the premise or the idea behind your website also plays a role pretty heavily in how you rank. And the design of this is very good too, but the premise of it, I think me and Brandon just really, we really loved it.
For sure. And we're gonna do two more. Oh no, I lied. All right, we're already 20 minutes in, guys. I said to Cole that we're gonna do this 45 minutes max, so I'm gonna try to keep it to this. But if you guys want to watch a little bit more of an honorable mentions, because so many people did an amazing job with this. And if you guys are wondering how you can see everybody that submitted, these are great questions. We're working on our website, because I'm seeing some of you guys also asking, hey, I'm new to the challenge, or I'm new to you guys. How do I get involved in the challenge? If you guys put join in the live chat, if you guys are watching on Instagram, or if you guys are watching on YouTube, if you put join and you're on Instagram, you guys will get an automatic DM about everything you really need to know. You'll be sent to our website. Those on YouTube, you can look in the description, you'll see our website, and there is a challenge page explaining what September's challenge, I believe, is going to be. So if you want to see what is involved, definitely do that there. But we are working on the website to where everybody that submits their work is going to be posted on the challenge page, so everybody can take a look, view it, and kind of see who they're contending with. So everything is a little bit more transparent. We did do that before, but it was all through Discord. All right, so let's move on to Cole. Do you think it's time for first, second, third place?
Onto the podium. Let's do it.
Onto the podium. All right. So in third place, we have Sonia with a Wix Studio site. So let me go ahead and bring this onto the screen. Whoopsie. Let me go ahead and size this appropriately. Here we go. Pull this full screen for you guys on. This one just has an aspect ratio thing. So I apologize. I have to fix everything for all those who are watching as I minimize my. Thank you for your patience. All right, those of you who are watching on YouTube is fine. Fix you guys on. That's what happens when we have different.
So complicated.
Try to keep everything the same size, but you know, some things require the movement. So this is called First Wave, 1,000 avatars designed to push the boundaries of digital and physical realms up into the world where high-end fashion emerges with cutting-edge virtual experiences, propelling you on an endless journey of innovation and exclusivity. So this is, and actually this is mainly about fashion, futuristic fashion, but I loved how they had like different split screens, especially this.
This was
Unlock the future. And you know what?
Telling going on here.
Exactly. I'm actually going to be quiet because Cole was the one that really fought for this one to have third place. And so I would love for you to kind of tell everybody, you know, what were your favorite pieces about this?
Yeah.
Etc.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
I'll go for it. So the scrolling, of course, is very cool, all the effects, but what really caught my eye is actually the color scheme behind this. We're viewing, you know, a lot of different websites, and due to the space theme, a lot of them are very black, right? But just the vibrant gradients and colors of these is, I think, what really first caught my eye. Of course, the design and the interactions also played a part in that. And to speak to the design a little bit, it's got a you know, a design that I probably wouldn't have really ever done or played with. The style of it is just, it's different to what I would have done, but not in a bad way. I actually really enjoy scrolling through it. I love the floating objects that come over your screen. It, you know, overall is just a fantastic website and does once again hit the trifecta of good assets, good what is it? Good idea, right, with fashion, and then good fonts as well.
Yeah, it has the interactivity, as you mentioned, Cole, the assets, and then the concept is really strong. So I just wanted to say, yet again, Sonia, excellent job doing this. Got third place, Missy. So that is, Cole, that is our $50 placement.
That's $50, yes.
Beautiful. Let me give us a little round of applause for Sonia. Beautiful job, excellent work. Wait, hold on, where's the explosion? Do I have it on here? Beautiful. Excelente, third place. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, also, for those of you guys who are winning, Cole and I will message you as soon as possible in our Discord or email you, because we have your emails, to get whatever you guys respond to. We will get you guys your prizes ASAP, but we'll be communicative with you all as soon as this is over. We have some messages to send out. You guys in your work and all that stuff will be put into our newsletter so that everybody can see who's won, get a little bit of a taste of your work and see who you are. But then after that, we will get to you ASAP with prize dollars. Okay. So our second place, we have Ankith. Let's go ahead and pull this up. And this was another one we had to fight for, ladies and gentlemen. This was difficult. So this is Kepler 2001. I think, how much time did we spend yet again this morning, Cole, just to decide where this was placed?
Oh, probably well over half an hour, I'd say.
we spent a good amount of time. But I loved the aesthetic of this. I even, you know, what kind of typography do they call this? It looked like retro.
It does look retro, very pixelated.
Yeah, I love this. And basically, it's a planetary journey awaits you with, planetary journey awaits as you venture through a realm of diverse worlds, each unveiling unique cosmic phenomena. And so really this entire site takes you through what these different realms are. As we scroll down, experience the thrill of exploration as you venture from Central Star down to the shadowy end of the system. So it goes through Orion, gives us a little bit of information about Orion in both numbers, and then a little bit of a storytelling. Orion, the innermost planet of the Kepler system. And then I really just like how they utilize the typography. We have some additional information about this star, this system. What's the story behind it? And then some assets of like, what could this system actually look like? And we can learn more about it. But really, that's the entire experience. Up next, you have Helios. And they used the 3D platform spline to really just get these assets in there. Paul, did you have anything to say about this? I just thought it was really consistent. The hierarchy, the layout, the 3D, the concept was great. But what did you think?
Yeah, so we were talking about assets and where to get good assets. And if you went up just a tiny bit, Brandon, we can see back down to the big square image or rectangle image. Yeah, there we go. So a little bit further down, it says at the bottom, source Midjourney 2024. So clearly they're using AI to generate some of these images. Not, of course, the 3D ones. They're built on Spline. But yeah, like go nuts with the AI and the image generation, because it really does add to your submission, and we love to see it.
Agreed. I think that's a big thing. I think a lot of people are really, taken by like, how am I supposed to create all these assets for this challenge? AI, get it in there, get it from your brain, write it out somewhere, and just have things be generated. There was a really cool NFT cat site, and maybe we'll pull that up at the end, but I absolutely loved it. It was great. From the assets being generated to the concept that they tied around it, and then it was amazing. And I just love this little 3D follow the cursor sort of effect here, and I thought it was just awesome.
Oh yeah. And then Brandon, at the bottom, do me a favor and click on the anchor at the bottom and show the people that you can navigate to any one of the planets, and it'll take you straight there, which is a very cool feature that I don't think comes standard with Wix Studio. He must have, maybe he built that out. I'm not certain though.
Whatever you did, Ankith, you kicked tail. Beautiful job, second place. And what is our prize pool for that?
Second place, $150.
Yep. Let's get in there. 150, Ankith.
Good job, Ankith.
We'll get good stuff. We'll message you both on Discord and reach out via email. All right. Now, what we got to do, okay, is we have our first place here by the name of Verdio Sam. Last name is a lot easier to say. But and I apologize, man. If it's Verdio, hopefully I got it correct. Names are important, but let's give a round of applause for first place, Verdio. Let me go ahead and pull this up. So this was awesome. We also have to give him an extra kudos because there was like a keypad here. And I'm not sure, Cole, if you were able to do this initially. But did you know?
I had no idea. I just clicked, and then when you click and Figma shows you which you can click on, then I saw the letters and I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense now.
Yeah, like there's a keypad here and you can type in new form, which is totally, he totally pandered to us. I love it. Which is the real reason. No, we can unlock Vault here and it brings us into a ship. But this was just next level experience, animation. This was great. And that's only the beginning. We can scroll down. Let's actually real quick. A groundbreaking spaceship vault designed for disaster preparedness, engineered with cutting-edge technology. So it's called the Arc Vault. And we can look at different angles. We can zoom in, see different parts and features of the ship. And I kind of almost like how it pixelates as it rotates. I'm not sure if that's a feature or a bug, but that is awesome.
It is, yeah. All the tiny little micro interactions and whatnot on screen with the arrows. Very cool, very engaging.
In this section, we can launch the spaceship. And we see how far away it is, and we get to see, oh, there's an emergency, or what's going on here? Gather resources. So obviously don't go there, but we want to go here. We can also even retreat, bring it back. It's cool. All right, what does this say? Mission?
Success.
Oh, success. I couldn't even read that before, but I think it was just because I was clicking on things and I was just like, oh, I was just in awe about how the entire experience, from the login, the vault, explaining the vault, sending it out on a mission, and then just ending with a mission success. So that's all I have to say about it. Cole, do you have anything to say about Vertio's mission?
Not a ton that you haven't said. I mean, the fact that all these micro interactions were made with Smart Animate on Figma is very impressive. Once again, I love the color scheme too. The green, a little more unique than kind of the black and maybe blue that we've previously been seeing. But yeah, just overall a very well-rounded design, and definitely deserves that first place.
Yeah, I agree. I agree very much. All right, so we have one more thing to show you guys. This is the top Wix Studio website submitted out of 101 submissions.
Yes.
The top Wix Studio. We got to do another drum roll, or a little congratulations. I don't have the drum roll thing, guys, but when we saw this, it literally was like it came from the heavens. So Noel George, congratulations on top Wix Studio site with your Orion site. So this was, a lot of people got a lot of great ideas from Intergalactic Vacations, and we were fighting. We had 3 top Wix Studio sites, ladies and gentlemen, where we spent a good another 30 minutes this morning, very just quickly, like, hey, which one can we do? Because it was a fight between this one. It was a fight between where was it? It was a fight between this one,
yeah,
and there was a third one that we were fighting between, and I actually will bring that up in a little bit. I don't remember where in the list it is. Regardless, this is not that time. Noel, you got that Wix Studio first place winner. That is $1,500 in your pocket. Yeah, congrats. But let's take a look at some of the interactivity here. We both really love the hero section here.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And this is just the beginning. So experience the wonders of the cosmos with tailored adventures that span the galaxy, bringing your dreams to life across the stars. And so as we scroll down, bored, ever wanted to take a break, exhausted from the daily grind, let us whisk you away to breathtaking celestial destinations where relaxation and excitement collide. And so,
Brandon, sorry to interrupt. Hover,
yes.
Go up and hover on those circles. Back down.
So these ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
See,
there was...
We were going through this, and there was so much hidden interaction that we hadn't actually even noticed yet. And yeah, as we scroll down, you'll see even more that we'll try and point out to you, because there is a lot. So yeah,
I love. Yeah, this was great. I love this. Is kind of like, it might not have been intentional, but I felt like we were going through like a black hole, and then we get to our first destination, or we kind of get to see where we're gonna be going. But these were awesome. Just these little, we can click on these, and then it has like a whole new explanation and information about these locations. There was a lot of love, sweat, and hopefully not tears. But if you did it, hey, you got $1,500 for them. Those are expensive tears, honey. Worth it. Yeah. I just love the mouse following here. I don't even feel like I was able to get this the first time around. Were you able to get this mouse follow?
I think so. On the previous section, though, I had totally missed all those diamonds that you could click on. I was like, oh, this is a nice section, of course. But yeah, I had totally missed out on clicking on all those different locations.
Yeah. And Noelle in the chat is saying, wait, me? Yes, you.
Yes.
You are the winner of this month's challenge for the Wix Studio top site. You did an amazing job. There's just a lot that we can tell that you put in here. You used a lot of the new features in Wix Studio. You have great design. You have a lot of the mouse follow interactions. You have good transitions, good use of assets, good concept. Yeah, like the big three that we constantly look for is, what is the concept? What are the assets? Or, does it look good? And then also the interactivity. Those are the trifecta that we're really looking at. And you hit it home.
You did. I gotta say, I love that text animation. Every time you hover on it, it changes. That must have taken, I'm pretty sure that's some custom code right there. So yeah, awesome job with that. That one really caught my eye for sure.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is our first, second, and third, our top Wix Studio winner. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys who took the time to submit work, produce amazing things. And, one of the things that me and Cole constantly look at is the improvement over time. And this is actually, we kind of want to give a little bit of sharing some insight on what's to come when it comes to challenges in the future. So really quick, I'm gonna just change my screen. Somebody in the chat, oh, I see. Some of you guys are wondering if we did not receive your submissions. I will double check, but I guarantee you we probably received everything if you submitted through the website. If you did not submit through the website, that might have been an issue, but we receive everything that comes through the website. And just to double check with you guys, we'll spend a little bit of time. If you guys are a little bit worried that we didn't receive your submission, we'll take a little bit of time after this to just double check that we did. But we're pretty sure that we got everything, because everything that comes through the site literally lands directly in our email in a spreadsheet. It's very hard to miss anything. But thank you, Nina. Yes, we did receive. Really quick, what was I going to say? Okay, so one of the things that me, Cole, and the rest of the New Form team, Nina, have been talking about is it's great that we have winners. It's great that we have first place, second place, third place winners, and that we have a top Wix Studio site grand prize. But what about the people who come and submit month to month? That they're improving, which is great, but how can we actually incentivize them and actually those who are getting better give something, prizes, mentorship, some sort of perks, things like that? How can we incentivize and give love or show love to the people who come back each and every month? We're working on a program where we can see how many challenge submissions you guys have submitted over time. And based on how many challenge submissions you have done and participated in, you will get participation perks. So we're working out what that is. It could be cash, it could be swag, it could be mentorship with some of the amazing agency owners in our community. So we're working that out, and if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know in our Discord. Again, if you guys are watching this for the first time, please go to newform.community. If you're watching on YouTube, link is in the description. If you're watching on Instagram, simply put in the live chat, join, JOIN. But with that said, Cole, did I miss anything? Do you have any final things to share with the peeps?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you everyone for submitting. Like Brandon said, we had 101 people submit, massive turnout. And all of the submissions we went through were great in their own way, and there are definitely some people in there that are rising talent, as I'll put it. But yeah, stick around. Our next challenge is launching in 5 days, I think. And it's going to be a very cool challenge. I think most of you will really like the topic of it. Brandon, are we going to give them a little sneak peek of it or not?
Yeah, we can give them a little verbal taste. For those of you guys who are in the Discord and you pay attention to the Discord, You already know kind of what's coming down the pipeline.
Yes.
But actually, no, not but. Those of you who want a little bit of a competitive edge, you definitely want to be in the Discord. If you want to win this money, if you guys really want to be competitive in what these challenges are, you want to be in the Discord. Because we ask you guys each and every month to kind of help us out with what next month's challenge is. And you guys picked for next month in September to have the challenge be anime themed. So the month of September, we have an anime themed homepage design challenge. We look very forward to seeing what you guys create, because a lot of people are already super excited to be making Dragon Ball Z related things, and in others. There was a lot of excitement. So
Brandon's excited too.
I'm very excited. I'm not sure, Cole, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm excited for all of our challenges, but I think this holds a special place in Brandon's heart specifically.
I know, yes. Shout out to all my what's we call it? Basically, Cole, you're not gonna hear this because I didn't set it up, but basically how I felt when I was like, Cole, we have to have the next theme be like anime, and he just looked at me and was
He
like,
needs some milk.
all right. But
pretend I heard whatever sound effects was going on there.
it was the sound of he needs some milk. But we'll fix that for next time so you can actually hear what's going on. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us for another new form event. Last thing, again, we have challenges every month as the new form community, but if you guys are looking to learn how to better yourself in UI UX product design, we have monthly events to help you as UI UX designers, product designers, people looking to not just design but learn how to build things on the web, similarly to what you saw today, because there's a lot of designers who joined our community, just knew how to design in the beginning, and now are making real sites in Wix Studio very easily. I think I remember Noelle. I don't think in the first couple of I think maybe 3 challenges ago, she just started using Wix Studio, and now she's the first place winner. You know, it didn't take that long for her to advance, and so I really recommend, especially with the future of AI and just how things are moving as designers, we're needing to know some no-code stuff and be able to build and develop systems as designers. With AI running a lot of things and how easy it is to create assets and designs, we're really going to need to start doing more. And our community helps you do that, from understanding how to be a better designer, how to make things with no code, make systems, things like that. So we have a weekly event each and every month that pertains to helping you skill up in those areas. So again, finally, if you guys want to join the community on Instagram, put join in the chat. If you guys are on if you guys are watching on YouTube, you're probably already part of the fam, but this link is in the description. All right, that is it. Don't forget to follow both of us on Instagram if you are already not. Follow Daily Web Designs and UI UX Daily Tips. And if you guys want to watch this on YouTube, put YouTube in the chat. And you can't watch now, at least subscribe, watch later. All right, Cole, any final words?
Thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the server.
All right, let's do it. All right, see you guys. Have a great day, and see you in the Discord. Peace.
Bye.